There is no more important place to start than with the safety of our children. The stories are all too familiar, especially in this part of the state. Children have been failed by a system that is supposed to protect them from abuse and neglect. Mother Teresa, the newly canonized saint, once said, "The feeling of being unwanted is the most terrible poverty. No child should feel unwanted in their own home or unsafe." We may not be able to stop every instance of child abuse in Texas, but we can absolutely do better. Last year, the legislature increased funding for Child Protective Services by $250 million, and we approved several reforms to the system. Leading the charge in making these reforms is one of the best legislators in this area, and I see her right out there, and that's Representative Cindy Burkett. Thank you for your help. And over the last year, the leaders of the Department of Family and Protective Services have begun to implement and build on those reforms. But there is a lot more to do. Members from the House, from all across the political spectrum, want to help, and they're talking to each other about ways to help. One place to start is with the stability of our child protection workforce. Caseworker turnover is too frequent. Here in Dallas County, 1 in 3 caseworkers leaves the job every year. These public servants want to make a difference. Their work is incredibly difficult, and we need to keep them on the job. We'll also look at prevention and early intervention programs to strengthen and preserve our families. We will look at the issue of capacity so that there are enough foster homes for children who need them. Right now, there are so few homes that some children are sleeping in state office buildings. And yes, sleeping safely in an office surrounded by caseworkers who care for them is better than being in a dangerous home. But this is Texas, and those shouldn't be the only options that they have.